Montesquieu, who earlier said this to me, it's stuck in my head, and I'll repeat it again. He said, those who make a contribution in politics are those who have opportunity cost. In other words, they give up something and they come. He said there's another set in politics in Asia. It's not different in Sri Lanka only. He said they have nothing else to do. So they come into politics, right? Basically, there's no opportunity cost. So this is an opportunity, and a lot of them will misuse power and authority to make actually gains for themselves, private gains over public gains. So he said you need to have people who have an opportunity cost to come. So I'm going back to that. We need more people in actually politics. We need different kinds of profiles in politics, right? So when people look at politics, they say, oh, don't go there. It's a mud hole, and you'll also get the mud. And that's not true. You see, it's a mud hole. I don't have to say that. No, that's a public opinion and view and all that. But unless the right people go there, you can't make the change either. And then I would make just one additional comment there. That is, some people from outside. So those who have an opportunity cost, and those who are not related, because Asian politics and South Asian politics, Sri Lankan politics is very family, basically related. So the outsider, right, to go in is a fair exception. And then the outsider going in, some can continue their profession. So if you are a doctor or a lawyer or a businessman, you can continue your profession after you go there. But if you come from the corporate sector, you can't. Because normally you will have to resign and you will have to go there. So the opportunity cost is very high for those people. I'm not talking about myself. I am, way past that now. I've thought through all those, for 2 decades, I say. But I am really for the systems change. We need to attract those people. We need people with corporate sector backgrounds also there. Because, lots of discussion in Sri Lanka is on policy, not on implementation. That's where we fail. And therefore, you need those people with experience to be brought in there. They can be invited to come for 5 years. They come in, and then whichever government gives them a role, you see, to play as a minister or a deputy minister or something. And 5 years later, they can go back to their jobs. If they decide to stay on, that's fine. Then they become career politician from that point onwards, which is also welcome.
Barzan, you have spent almost more than 15 years in politics now.
Yeah.
What have you achieved?